Hi Libra, welcome back. This is Tristan from Elements Tarot. Thank you for joining me in the midst of spring. Here we are in the month of May. This reading is for Sun, Moon, and Rising. A lot of beautiful things happening for the month of May. You just have to get yourself there. We have a brand new moon in the sign of Taurus happening tomorrow. So if there is a reboot on finances, relationships, love, work, tomorrow is the time to initiate, to start, and do something new. Okay. So if somebody could put a timestamp down below, I would greatly appreciate it as to when the reading starts. I have a couple of things to say. I've been really quiet on social media lately, and that's because family's business went up in flames. Back in March, she went 9 alarms, total loss, 7 years. My grandmother, who is one and has really strong staple to the business, she is the one who took it the hardest. So I needed a time to regroup and do a lot of things and find me again, because spring is really the time to reboot and to grow in something different. As you see, normal reading isn't taking place with just hands or the cards, but it's me. And Uranus went into the sign of Taurus back in March, and it needs, I need to do some things that are different in my life. You know, Uranus will create chaos and bring you down and then build you sometimes up later on, but it's for the betterment when you're taken down for any capacity. So there's that. So I put a little video and whatnot back on Instagram page. You can follow me there. Elements Tarot is a handle. And I do the daily card. I'm wanting to do a couple of different things, but we'll get there. You know, everything in divine time is what I say. Everything is a life lesson. Through challenges, up, down, and all around, you come out stronger on the other side, and you do not recreate the same issues or circumstances later on because you've had enough karmic life lessons, right? So also a little bit more about me. In a different life, I was a jewelry designer. Yes, I went to school for that too. I did a million things under the sun. And my path had diversions, but I think I would like to say that I'm on the path again. So I create these beautiful Swarovski anklets. They are, this one here is 6mm AB beads. It has a little train, a little tail on the back in which to hang where it hits your heel, or if you want to wear it on the side of your foot, it will hit the bone. Okay, this looks great. Dress up, dress down, casual at the beach. We all want a little bit of glimmer associated in our lives, and this is it. Now, if you want me to charge this for any specific intent, I will do so for you. If you want me to charge this for love, I will also charge a rose quartz. Charge them both, and off it goes. If you would like me to charge this for money and finances, I shall do so, and giving you a green aventurine, both charged as well. If you so choose that you want protection, you carry protection all around, and sometimes it's not so easy carrying a stone with you, but you have your anklet, which is charged for whatever intent. I will give you a black jet. Okay, so you can keep this on your person, in your car, at your home, in your wallet, in your purse, and I will also give you a card. And if you want to gift this to somebody with a specific reading, possibly for Mother's Day, I can get these out. Just give me enough time. Yes, Mother's Day is Sunday, and that's my birthday is May 12th. So I will put the person's name, date, and time of their read on the back, and everything, whatever stone that you choose, and just let me know. You can email me at elementstarot3@gmail.com. Everything goes in a little baggie. Out it goes, dollars off to you, and just take care of it like any other piece of jewelry. Okay, so that is all that I have to say. And let's begin with your read. So Libra is a rising sign as well. I apologize for the light. The lighting isn't the best right now because it's early afternoon and the light is behind me. I would rather have the light in front of me so you can get a better picture of the face, but it is what it is. I can't move my desk nor computer right now, so we're going to have to work with it. All right, so This reading is for the sign of Libra for 19. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just going to stop for a second because I didn't do this, and I always feel that it is imperative to start to cleanse the area from another read. I just did Gemini's read, so I want to get that energy out. I want to cleanse myself, this space, as well as you. This is white sage that I'm using. So I'm going to cleanse the space first. Place from any negative energies and energy from God's ways. I ask Archangel Michael to guide as well as protect me during this reading, as well as all my viewers, as well as you. So it is so much. All right, boys and girls of Libra Nation. Did I say Gemini earlier? So let's get rocking and rolling. As I shuffle, the cards would fall off for the message. I just watched The Dirt by Motley Crue, and if anybody knows me on a personal level, I love Motley Crue. My absolute best favorite band, I guess. I love the chaos, while I was growing up, while I was watching them, listening to them, I could relate to a lot of their music, and I watched that movie every night before I go to bed, and I fall asleep to it. It's Groundhog Day for me. So Nikki Sixx is my favorite. I'll take Nikki all day, every day. So who do you like? Do you like Motley Crue? I'd love to know my Crue fans out there. All right. Oh gosh. All right. So bottom of the deck, and these are just messages. I am going to use these within your read, but there's something that I just want you. Oh wow. Okay. So I have 5 cards out already. If any of you, bottom of the deck, King of Wands, if any of you are dealing with a fire sign right now, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, they're in the upside down position. They could be demeaning, mean, bossy, rude, crude, demanding, not being nice. Get the rest of your cards out here. I sense, and so far I see, with half of the spread on the deck, that there is a change happening. There is going to be victory, but there's more victory and more work that needs to happen before you actually reach your victory. Libra 19. What are the additional messages for Libras? I remain silent now while I choose because gives me the opportunity to receive messages. Libra 19. Hold on. One more card from Libras for the month of 19. It's funny because, when I get messages from Spirit, my face will get really itchy and tickly, and the nose just tickles, very tickly. So that's why that happens to me. Why they want to tickle my face with energy, I don't know. And that was a confirmation because I just got vibration down my right arm. Libra, one more card, Spirit. Could I have one more card for my Libras? I want to get into this read. One more card for my Libras. Feeling no. One more card for my Libras. One more card. All right. And I got a dual message. So here we go. Libra, bottom of the deck is the 8 of Wands. There is communication, swift and quickly coming towards you from somebody else, or you could be giving love messages to somebody, vice versa. Energy is fluid. These wands are fire. Fire likes to move, so this is rapid information that you will be receiving. So there's a sense here where communication is going to happen either in work or in love or with a situation. 8 of Wands basically is Cupid's arrows being shot, but you haven't gotten the messages yet, but they will come in. Text messages, letters, phone calls, whatever it is. If, again, any of you are dealing with as well an air sign like yourself, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, this is what heads your read. We have the quickest and fastest knight in the deck. and it is the Knight of Swords. Originally, when this card came out, it was in reverse. I got the intuitive prompt to turn it around, and it would work appropriately with this Eight of Wands in the upright. So communication is going to start to come in for you. It doesn't have to be an air sign, but it is coming in related to some sort of a victory, but more work is needed to be done here, Libra. I am feeling as though that this is a love situation that you have just been riddled and burnt, and a lot of bad luck in the love sector. I do see a new relationship here. Okay, Four of Cups in the reverse. I feel as though a new relationship is on the horizon for you, but right now, what's crossing you is the Two of Pentacles. I don't want to put face out there. I like to think I'm a comic. Yeah, so the Two of Pentacles here. You are juggling, and there are emotions that are situated with the situation that you are going, that you're dealing with. Juggling two different things. If it's two different people, be careful with that. All right. Always be truthful, because we do have the Knight of Knight of Swords here, and he is saying truth, finding truth, be truthful. There's a lot of fire in this read as well, but you're juggling two different things. If it's money and relationship, I get the sense of it being very confused. Okay, and there has been no good luck, no success in your life for quite some time. And in your past, something transpired where there was love and the cup was full. It was joy, overwhelming happiness, a new birth. But in the read, it's like this. When you have the Ace of Cups, which is truly a gift from Source, God, Goddess, whatever you believe, the divine, your cup is full. Cup of joy, overwhelming happiness, love, everything, new birth, new love, emotions, that of being happy, joyous. But in this position, everything has fallen out of the cup. There's no, I'm not going to say there's not any love there, but it's dissipated. It's been poured out. It's gone. And this is in your past. Also, in your past, you're seeing things clearly with the Seven of Cups. The storm has dissipated. The rain clouds are subsiding. The sun is parting the way of the clouds. So you are seeing things clearly, where you are now possibly looking at something or somebody else, and you're juggling. Should I stay? Should I go? I have a lot invested. I have money invested. I have property invested. I have emotions invested. I have creativity. I have life invested in this relationship, but it hasn't been successful. And we'll do some clarifiers. You haven't had luck in this relationship. Something happened. Empress in reverse. There's no more growth. There's no start. Libra, I'm sorry, I don't want to bring these messages. I don't like when this happens, but this is the way that I read, and I see it's visual, and I get the intuitive messages. And you're dealing with a Gemini, that air sign. They had something that was similar as well. But I think through all of this, you see the victory in whatever it is. I'm going to say that you see a victory in a new relationship. Go slow, because I see messages coming in really quickly here. You want to get out of something because you're juggling a new relationship, possibly, where there hasn't been success in your last relationship. Go slow, because you need time to heal from this. And here's the go slow part. You need to take a rest. Four of Swords. Take the rest that's associated for you. You've been through the battles already. You're battle weary. You're exhausted. Possibly dealing with the fire sign here. One's of the element of fire is the element Wands. Fire wands are a fire sign. Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. You're bad aware you're taking a break because you know you're going to have to go back into the thick of it again before it irons out. And I don't see growth here for this situation, but that victorious situation here where there is a victory, I think mentally there is a victory of you know what you need to do. That's why you are trying to balance things right now where things are not balanced. There's so much tied up of that of property and monies that you have to sort out. You are going to sort it out appropriately for you. And then there's going to be the sun. There's going to be happiness. There's going to be relationship. There's going to be joy. There's going to be children and animals. But this is telling me that karmic situations, it's over for you. Like the bad is now leaving. Once you recognize, once you realize what is going on in your life, not letting this happen, whatever it is again, because you are going to reap the benefits of being happy. What's that like, Libra? What does that look like for you? What does that true happiness look like? That's everything. The sun is the very best card in the deck. What does the love associated with your life look like? What do you want it to look like? If you've ever heard of vision boards, go on YouTube. There are a lot of phenomenal videos recorded for vision boards. Start one. Because you have to take control back, Libra. You have to Emperor in reverse. All right. There's no control. You have to take control back. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse? Why is the Wheel of Fortune for Libra for the month of May in reverse? What is this all about? Why do I have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse for Libra? Because a new relationship is coming into your life. Guys, I be telling ya the same way it came out, okay? There hasn't been success with the current relationship that you've had. There hasn't been law. There hasn't been order. You have to take your power back. You can't make this stuff up. It's a new relationship, and that's why the old one didn't work. One that is karmic. That, absolutely, that relationship was a karmic lesson. Why it wasn't working. For you to deserve what you truly need in your life. That of happiness and joy. How are you going to get that? You need to take back control and order and be able to rule your life. Why is the Empress in reverse here? Why is the Empress in reverse? Why is the Empress in reverse for Libra? Why is the Empress? They got a really similar, different but similar. And I believe they got the Empress reversed in a wish position. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But you want to check that out if you're dealing with another air sign like yourself. Why is the Empress here in reverse? Yeah. 5 of Cups. You're losing. Is that proper English? You're mourning money, and you're possibly mourning a relationship, something that you loved truly. As I see, the lighting is getting better in here because of the time of sun. So, what do you have, Libra? Look at what you do have over here. You're not focusing on that because all of your time, energy, and hard work is focused on what you have lost. Look, there's someplace that you need to go. You need to be warm again. You're cold. Maybe because you had to deal with a cold heart, nobody paying attention to you, or the person that you have dealt with not paying attention to you, as you have turned your back on what is fully full here. A full life of happiness, love, money, what is appropriate for you. You pick up these chalices here and you walk to your castle. But right now you are mourning that something is not working out, is not expanding. Why is the 9 of Wands here? Why is Libra battle weary in the month of May? You've been through the thick and thick of it, thick and thin. You've walked through the trenches, guys. Wow. So you've walked through the trenches. You're exhausted. Anytime I scrub face, that's messages coming in, and you can't make this stuff up, okay? You're seeing things clearly as for what it truly, really is. Guess what? In the past, you knew. Here it is again. The same card came out twice in two different sets. The Four of Cups upside down for a new relationship, and the Seven of Cups for seeing things clearly. The rainstorms are dissipating. You see it for what it is. I mean, these are true divine messages here, Libra. True divine messages. You can't make this stuff up. You can't. What is Libra juggling in the month of Spirit? I ask you. What is Libra juggling? Oh, God! All right, look, guys. This just turned over as I was shuffling. You're juggling. That's the message that, seriously, 3 times. Heed these messages, Libra. You're juggling. And you know what? This is the After Tarot deck, and I love it because it works so well with all different types of the Rider-Waite. So look, in this photo, you have turned and your back was once with a lot of emotions. But now, even though there are emotions there, you have decided you're taking whatever it is that you have and, and you're walking to your ship with other people. So you're leaving everything in the past. Boom. Bye-bye. I think I said that in, I don't know, December's read with you. Say bye-bye. You just can't. You just can't. Juggling on the juggling? I mean, honestly, what are the messages? Excuse me. What are the messages coming in for Libra? Why is the Knight of Swords here? I can't. And upright too. Knight of Swords, which is primes you. Truth. Still messages coming in. Truth, right? Finding the truth. Success on a difficult path. This is a gift. It's karmic. Strong messages. Strong, strong messages, Libra. What is this Ace of Cups here for in the reverse? Spirit, what is the Ace of Cups here in reverse for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Ace of Cups, why is it in reverse for Libra in the month of? There's new, there's teamwork, there's building, right? And creative, something creative. I'm getting a sense that there's like you lost yourself somehow, some way along the way with having to deal with a relationship that took more of you than you could give energy to yourself. That's what I keep on getting. You need to rest. You need to clear your head. Relationships on a back burner, and you do you for the month of May. Take the rest. Go and do something fun. Re-energize yourself with whatever it is that you do. Meditation is a great way to do that. Why is the Four of Swords here for Libra in the month of May, Spirit? Spirit, why is the Four of Swords here for Libra in the month of May? Because you need your justice. Things need to be balanced. There needs to be order, I said earlier. And there will be order. There will be fairness once you do whatever it is that you need to do. And you know what? It's funny because something happened where a relationship didn't work. And there are emotions associated with it, of course. And there is a sense of mourning. But it's like, this is just what needs to be done. I'm not seeing the Three of Swords, so it's not really breaking your heart. You're sad over this. There are emotions of sadness and mourn, of course, but you're not broken. What is the Six of Wands here for, Spirit? For Libra. I don't know if some of you are dealing with a Gemini. I wanted to say Gemini again. Check that vid out. Six of Wands, what is it here for Libra? When you start believing that once you jump off that cliff, you're going to be okay. New adventures, new people. Believe in yourself going forward that you can and that you will, because can't is not an option. Why is the Seven of Cups here for Gemini in reverse? What is this about? You got this, Libra. I got 3 cards. And yes, this one we'll talk about in a second. Things are clear now. Somebody left you out in the cold. There could have been some addiction, and addiction can go in different ways. It could be shopping addiction. It could be drug and alcohol abuse, cocaine. I'm seeing pills with things that were hidden in the bags that's on this person's back. He has bags there, but you don't know what he's carrying. But there is an addiction. This is a jug card. You could be dealing with that, which broke the foundation. Tower card, challenging card. But this from the universe is a positive sign because you don't need to be here, Libra. You know your victory is coming in and you have a brand new start, only if you want it. And I do believe that you do. What is the last card for Libra for the month of May? Please give me one card. And that other card that came out earlier that I said we were going to talk about. You're walking away for something better. For something better. There are things that you don't know because the moon is still out. This is almost like escaping too. You need to escape. Emotions involved, where the cups were filled and you're leaving somebody behind. Can you see it? This deck is all about, it's called the After Tarot, and it takes place like a second or two after. And you're walking away from somebody with a cup filled. You're looking at it and you're going to create something better with somebody else, for somebody else. One last card for Libra for the month of May. Yay, Libra! The Empress in the upright. In the spread, you had it in the reverse. There is growth. There could be potentially be a Taurus or a Libra. But there is a birth of something. Doesn't necessarily have to be child. Could be that of project, a new relationship, a new business, whatever it is for you. Don't let anybody say that you can't do something. Don't wonder about doing something that may not work out. Empress is all about growth. She is the number 3. 19 comes down to the year, reduces to a 3. Expansion, that of beauty, enjoying yourself. It's tough to get through. Some of you may be dealing with a narcissist, lies, cheating, Sagittarius, bottom of the deck, where things are very unbalanced, a lot of emotions. But there is archangel guidance here. There is somebody here walking with you. Archangel Michael is with you as well. Libra, here's your read for 19. I wish you much healing. I wish you much success. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please do so down below. And I love you.